Well, hello there. It's that time again. Yes, it is. It is time for our weekly tarot and astrology reading here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, September the 28th of 2020. As I normally do, I'm going to cover some Tarot de Marseille trumps that have been drawn at random for this upcoming week. And we also take a look at some astrology, which, as usual, is going to be interesting. So do please stay tuned. Okay, in a moment, 3 Tarot de Marseille trumps are going to come onto the screen and cover my face. The cards I drew at random this week are the Judgment card, the Sun, and the Star. Now, I see this as a beautiful reading. It tells a very simple but very straightforward story. We have the Angel of Judgment blowing its horn, waking up the dead, so to speak. We notice that there are 2 flesh-colored people and a blue-colored one between them. We can see this perhaps as calling upon an old friend or calling up an old interest, something that was dead. It could be recent. Okay, they're not looking towards the left, the direction of the past. This is something that happens quickly and abruptly. It's now. Then we look at the Sun. Now the Sun, we have the Angel of Judgment transformed into this solar orb, beaming down loving radiance upon these 2 children who are affectionately touching one another. The third figure that we had in the Judgment card is gone. So any blockage, so to speak, any death, has been alleviated. It isn't there. So this perhaps could be a relationship. Again, a relationship with a person, or maybe a relationship with a project, an idea, something that we worked on and we abandoned it, and suddenly we're inspired to go ahead and reunite with it. This creates a very positive flow, as we see with the Star card. She is naked, kneeling, pouring water into the earth. We can see the 2 cups in her hands as the 2 people in the Sun. She is uniting them, she is blending them, she is releasing energy, she is divinely inspired perhaps by the stars above her. Okay? So this energy expands, this multiplies, this grows. And again, this is something that happens fairly quickly. So in plain and simple English, this week we are going to reunite with either a person or a project that lay dormant and creates for us a great deal of positive flow. Okay, now if we look at the astrology, it is not bad at all. We have the big thing for this week. The big event will be Thursday on the... I'm trying to remember the date now, I'm sorry. Okay. Was it on the 30th or something like that? We're going to have this Thursday, though. We're going to have full moon. Full moon in the sign of Aries. Full moon is a culmination of lunar power. So this is going to be a strong full moon. This is a time that we banish things after this. We release things. We let things go. Okay? It's a time for big release. That's what, to me, full moons are for, and the period after the full moon is for letting things go. And as far as individual days, nothing really matched up real well. And some days we had like the moon applying squares to Saturn and stuff like that. But still, it's a good time for workings. And after the full moon, a good time for banishing. Mars and Saturn are very strong now by rulership. Okay, Mars and Saturn are in signs that they rule. So this gives them a great deal of power. So if you need defense, energy, you need structure, responsibility, dealing with long-term issues, problems, this is a good time to look at that. Mars and Saturn are going to support your efforts. Well, there you go. There's your reading. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in and sticking with me. Until I see you next week, many, many blessings.